Hey guys, what's up, man? Welcome to another amazing. So check it out, man. You guys have been absolutely killer, crazy, amazing with your comments, with everything going on. Let's just scroll through some of these, man. It's crazy, and we appreciate the fact that you guys are so in touch and in tune. Listen, man, we are on 421 subscribers. We've moved up since yesterday, and we're bouncing all the way up.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
So we're still gonna leave
500 subscribers from you guys. So we
500 and
some odd subscribers.
570 something.
Yeah, no, we need quite a few subscribers. So, and we can't do it without you guys. So
Please help us out, man. Help us out. Spread the news, spread the news, spread the news, spread the news, and we get to 1,000 by the 20th of February. I think it's doable. Plus, next week's my birthday coming up. Week after, I think. Somewhere along there, my birthday's coming up. Listen, guys, I'm getting off the calendar, man. Like, I'm officially getting off the calendar. It's crazy. Don't even ask how old I am, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter,
I think
man.
I need to trade in this model for a newer model.
It doesn't matter how old I am. So you guys have been having fun.
How much do you think I'll get for you?
I don't know, bro. I don't
Think
know.
I'll get enough?
Nah, probably. I'm priceless, so I don't know. So big shout out to Natasha, big shout out to Nicolene, big shout out to Leandra, big shout out to Michelle Smith, big shout out to All About Rita. You guys have been awesome, man, just by responding, by engaging, by speaking to us.
Yes.
So listen, man, you seem to like it when we speak about family stuff, when we speak about marriage, couples, blah blah blah, blah, those kind of things, how we deal with kids. So I was telling Anka that, you know what actually is interesting is that now more than ever I'm beginning to realize that raising children is literally a full-time job. It's like you at work, you're doing your work, and then when you get home,
you do work,
you have to continue doing work. And so that whole issue of like, I'm at home, I can relax now. No, you're at home and you gotta play with the kids, you gotta stimulate them, you gotta do colors and shapes and cool stuff with them, because you have to continue stimulating your kids, and of course you have to be an active parent in that regard. You have to be sure that you actually switch on, you have to be sure, and by saying present means that you actually have to actively be involved. Like, you can't just be present for the sake of I'm around. Yeah, you get
you're there,
that,
but you're not there.
Yeah, you're there, but you're busy on your phone, you're busy on your laptop, you're busy watching TV, you're busy watching a movie, or you're there and you're sleeping. So you're there, but essentially you're not there. I'll never forget this saying, and this saying haunts me up until today. Well, it doesn't haunt me, but it keeps me going up until today. And it was a preacher, T.D. Jakes, and he said, you can never withdraw where you didn't deposit. And by him saying that, he was actually speaking about the relationship between parents and kids. And he said that a lot of times when kids and parents don't have a good relationship, and later the kid turns out to perhaps be a certain way, and doesn't like respond positively to the parent, like the kid goes out, does their own stuff, whatever, and they don't really
being rebellious,
being hardcore rebellious, and they don't really listen. He says that if you haven't been depositing in your child's life that whole time, like if you haven't been spending time with them, listening to them, paying attention to their needs, understanding where they are in their lives, actually engaging them on that level, and it's real. It's a real thing, and I'm speaking now from experience. You have to be present, and you have to engage and interact and pay attention and listen and be there the whole time. And he says that if you don't do that, and the time comes where you have to now withdraw, then there's not much to withdraw, because you haven't been really depositing anything in there.
And on that note, like as far as how we deal with having two kids around now, I think time will still tell. It's still very early. It was easy. We only got the hang of having a child when Ava was 2, and along came Thea. So now we're still adjusting. Ava's obviously in school, that makes things easier. I'm at home, and that's really, really a full-time job, because for those of you that have kids know that having a newborn baby in the house is
work.
You don't sleep, you don't do this, you don't get time for yourself. But how we've adjusted, or rather how we try to adjust, right now is I've adopted the policy of whatever gets done, and whatever doesn't get done, doesn't get done. Don't stress about it. Because if I stress about it, he gets the brunt, and then we're unhappy.
And then the whole vibe is unpleasant, and I'm unhappy, she's unhappy. She's doing her own thing,
kids are
I'm doing my
unhappy.
own thing. The kids are crying and being miserable. So that just spoils the atmosphere, it spoils the mood of the house. It's important also, another point is to maintain the atmosphere in the home. And you, dad, as the father of the home, it's one of your key responsibilities to set a tone in the home. A father sets a tone, whether you like it or not. And as I said in my previous vlogs, now more than ever, the role and responsibility of a man and a father in a home is so much under attack. And I believe, and you guys know, I've mentioned this a number of times, coming from a Christian perspective, coming from a biblical perspective even so, is that Satan more now than ever is attacking the role of a man and a father and a dad in a home, because he knows that if he can get that to be disconnected, it's a ripple effect. The children grow up kind of being resentful towards their dads, and kind of also replicating that in their families. It's not always the case. Sometimes, God steps in and intervenes, but most of the time, it almost is a ripple effect, and Satan is well aware of this. And so more often than not now, it's so important for us as men, as fathers, to be present in our homes, to be actively involved in the lives of our children, to go to the fun days, to go to the parents' evenings, to be a part of what's happening in the lives of our kids, to play on the floor and horsey and whatever it is, them jumping on your back,
She hasn't done that.
crawling over your head, playing blocks and puzzles and stuff. It's so important for us now to be so present, guys, because I'm speaking to the gents now from a guy's point of view, raising kids. Gents, I promise you, you have to be involved in the life of your child, because there'll be a time, as I said earlier, that you're gonna have to withdraw from the deposits you made when your kid was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When your child has to start making decisions, when it comes to the boyfriend girlfriend decisions, when it comes to making life-changing decisions, guess what? All that time and effort and energy that you've been depositing into them, they'll take you a little bit more serious, and they'll actually, I'm saying this from my dad and like my relationship with my father, and what I'm trying to instill now in my daughter, and say, hey, listen, I want to be as present as I possibly can be, because there will come a time you guys are going to call on me, and I want my voice to be able to be heard as your dad.
Yeah, because if you don't be surprised if you get put into an old age home one day. So if you don't want that,
But besides that, don't be surprised if they don't respond to you.
Yeah,
Or if they just feel like,
I always say that
who are you?
it's our responsibility of parents to create a safe environment for our kids. And a safe environment doesn't just mean that they don't get abused or that. What I mean by a safe environment is that there's always something stimulating going around. There's always both parents present. There's always that love from both sides, because there where my hand is too short, Xavier's arm should be able to reach, and there where his is too short, mine should be able to reach. So it's very important that you create that safe environment for both, like for all your kids per se, because what happens is they grow up, that becomes their culture in their head, and that they take into their marriage. Like for us, we took the culture from both of our parents, and yes, we did butt heads in the beginning, but it wasn't a difficult bridge into our own culture, because
we tried to take the positive things from both ends.
We're trying to create that safe environment that our parents created for us, for our kids, as best we can.
And obviously going on, and again, I'm going to reiterate it a million times as we say in all our vlogs, we don't have all the answers, and we might not get it 100% correct all the time. But again, we strive to create, like Anka says, an environment for our kids where the world out there's a bunch of craziness going on. Let's say Eva goes to school, kids are fighting, kids are smoking, kids are doing crazy stuff at school. Some kids are involved in sexual activity, but whatever the case might be out there, or there's bullying or whatever it is that's happening. I mean, in 21st century, you hear things, man, that when I was in primary school, that would have never happened. And now you hear scary things that kids are up to, like at a young age, and you're like, really, is this really going on in primary school? Never mind anything else. Like, you'd expect some things like in high school where the kids are like 17, 18, they're a little bit older, but in primary school things are happening, and it's like, yo, this is crazy. And And what we're saying is that when my daughter opens that gate and she comes into the house, into the door, she must be able to throw a bag on the ground and be like, I'm home. Dad's home. Mom's home. There's a safe environment. I can watch TV. I can relax. I can finish my homework. I want to create that environment for my daughters where they know that when they're home, it's like they must be in another world. When they come through that door, it's like, okay, I'm at home now, and I'm safe now, and I can rest and breathe, and whoosah, I'm at home. So that's that. I mean, we just having a random conversation, but again, you guys can chime in on the conversation and drop your comment down below. And again, sometimes maybe not all of you will agree 100% with our point of view, which is okay. But drop your comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog, man. It's been an honor. It's always been a privilege. Please, let's get to that 500 real quick in this week. If we can get that 500 during this week coming, that will be awesome. And then we just got 500 left. So let's get to that 500. Please share, please like, please comment, please let this video get to the top in trending. And we need your help. Like literally all we can do is do the video, and then it's up to you to help us actually get it out there and push it and get as much traction as possible. The giveaway is still on. Boom, it's right here. We've been reading through some of the comments. Why are you laughing? We've been reading through some of the comments. It's really good comments. You guys have turned on notifications. You guys have been present. So there's really good comments. So the giveaway is happening. I'm just, like I said on yesterday's vlog. I really
like this gift. Can't we keep it?
No, we need to give it to somebody. And like I said in the other vlog, man, we're just giving a little bit more people just a chance to engage a little bit more in order for you to win this gift. So guys, please turn on notification, like, comment, subscribe. That's the only criteria, and you win this nice little speaker, Bluetooth speaker thingy happening up in here. So thank you so much again. Love you guys. See you tomorrow morning.